Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to talk all about what time you should be posting on Instagram and honestly, why it doesn't matter as much as you probably think. Before we jump into my thoughts on this, first of all, we have a free Reels class. The link will be right below in the description. It's all about how to grow your reach, followers, and customers with Reels. So if that sounds fun, be sure to join us. And I really just want this to be super helpful for you. I am going to give my exact posting schedule at the end and some things that I do, but first let's dive into why it might not matter as much as you think. So this is just a question I get so much inside of RMC, which is our signature course on Instagram Reels. It's about posting times and feelings like they need to make sure you're posting at the right time. Maybe you're worried that you're not posting at the right time, that it's hurting your engagement, that's hurting your reach, that the algorithm doesn't like you. And I just want to first encourage you that it does not matter as much as you think. So I want you first to think about what is Instagram's end goal with their users on the app. They want users to choose their app over other apps, right? They want users to spend more time on their app. And so basically at the end of the day, they want to get users on the app and keep users on the app. And when it comes to you and your content and how you're even marketing yourself, you need to think about that goal. That is Instagram's main goal. That is how they're going to make money, is by more people showing up on their app more often. And how can you help them with that goal so that it'll also push your content in the algorithm, right? This means, you need to help keep your audience coming back on the app, help keep your audience wanting to see your content by actually creating great content. Bottom line, like if your content is engaging, if your content is creating a community, if you are engaging back with your audience, they're going to want to keep coming for more. And that's how you can really help Instagram with their end goal as well as it just being a really genuine way, right, to keep people on the app and to create an audience, right? But that honestly is like one of the best things you can do because it's really going to help you to grow way faster than anything else, including posting at some magical right time. I think at the end of the day, Instagram is not going to necessarily penalize you for posting at the wrong time. Now, are there times that maybe are generally better for you to post? Probably. Are there times of day or different days of the week that might be better for your audience? Maybe, maybe more people will be on the app. But for me and my account and what I have seen, my audience is generally active, most active between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. during the week, so Monday through Friday. But I will say it's only by 100 or 200 people at a time. It's not like, I have 5,000 people active at this time and this is the exact time I need to post because most people are active, and then only 1,000 people active at this time. There just aren't, the numbers are not that drastic. It's by maybe a couple hundred people at a time. So for me, I've just realized that, when thinking about Instagram's end goal and thinking about how they want, if your content is good, it's keeping people on their app, they want to push you out in the algorithm. And no matter what time of day you're posting that content, they're going to push it out if it's great content. Now, maybe you would have, an extra 1% of people see your post if you posted it at this magical right time, but I just don't really think that exists. I think that if your content is doing a good job of reaching the right people and engaging with the right people, your target audience, they're not going to penalize you, and they're going to push your content out anyway, regardless of what time you post. I have just seen, I do like to typically post my content around that 12 to 3 p.m. mark because I know more of my audience is going to be on and active. However, I don't want that to hold me back from ultimately posting content when it's going to be more convenient for me, or when I can come on the app and genuinely engage back with my audience for maybe 20 minutes after I post, instead of just posting and ghosting. I want to make sure that I'm creating a posting schedule that actually works for me and does a great job of engaging with my community, engaging with the people who love my brand, who follow my brand, and not just posting and not responding, and for me to be consistent. If there's a consistent time of day that makes it easy for you to post, and if that's 11 p.m. at night after your kids have gone to bed, I think that's okay. Or if that is 7 a.m. in the morning before you go to work, I also think that's okay. I don't think that there has to be a magical time you need to worry about posting. I think the time of day can initially almost boost your content in the sense of more people are going to be online and more people are going to see it. So at the end of the day, you might have more people see your content, but regardless, like, I think if a piece of content is going to do well on your account and it's going to be seen by a lot of people, I think it's going to be seen and going to be pushed regardless of what time you post it. It might just take a little bit more time for those people to see it if you post it really late at night and no one's really up till the next morning, right? But those people are probably going to see it anyway if it's great content. And out of the people who did see it, if they're engaging well with it, Instagram is going to push it out to those people once they do wake up and see your content. I hope that that relieves some pressure. I hope that that helps you to, maybe see the bigger picture a little bit of posting times really do not matter as much as you think that they do. They're not something to stress over. They're not something to just stress yourself out about. I will say one other thing you can think about when it comes to posting times and when you might want to post is having a certain posting time every day can be really helpful for your audience just to know what to expect from you when you typically do share new posts so that they can look for them, they can know to expect them, they can know, oh, if I'm on the app around this time every day, I might see a new post from Stephanie. But I also, again, I want you to think about what's going to be easiest for you in this season to consistently be showing up on Instagram. And if that is posting at a time that, whatever you're using to analyze this says to not post or whatever, I really think that you don't need to be worrying about it as much as you probably think that you do. And I think the same thing about hashtags too. We have a whole video on that. So if you want to hear my thoughts on hashtags as well, why I really don't think they matter as much as you think that they do, we'll put that video, we'll put a link here and down in the description so you can head over there and tune into that as well. If you haven't watched the free Reels class yet, I would love to invite you to do that too. We have had literally thousands of people watch this class and have absolutely raved about it. So if you want to hear what it's all about, just see if you want to sign up. There's a link right below this video. You can do that right down there. And we also just came out with a podcast. So if you're someone who's been following along for a while, we, as I've come back from maternity leave and having my twin girls, we have decided to launch a podcast. So if you want to listen to even more content that we're coming out with, it's more like of a business podcast and also some lifestyle here and there. So if you want to get to know me a little bit, hear about my life, being a mom and running a business and entrepreneurship and so many fun things, and also just general business tips as well. We'll go over a lot more things that I can't necessarily always touch on this channel, so it's going to be really fun. A lot more episodes of the episodes are going to be on the longer side too, which is super exciting, and just I can get more in depth there than I typically can in a YouTube video. So be sure to check that out. We'll have a link literally right below this video, and you can tune into the Stephanie Case podcast. You can listen to it pretty much wherever you listen to your podcast, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, etc. So super excited for you guys to tune into that. We've already had some really great feedback. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, all of that fun stuff so you can stay up to date on all the new videos around here, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.